Well, the frustration is over. We are ready with the toss. The two captains are out here, including the match referee, Ellen Hurst from Australia. I think, who's got the coin? Rahul has the coin. Heads is the call from the South African captain.
It's a tail, South Africa.
Straightforward decision for you, Rahul.
Yeah, I mean, it's been under covers for a while, and in a small 30-over game, you'd like to know what the target is, and you'd like to be able to chase it down.
After a very long time, you're in a very good position to down South Africa in a series, because teams from subcontinent have found it tough. You won't want to really let them go.
Yeah, we've played some good cricket in these two games. I mean, in some tough conditions, we've really come back and played some very good cricket, and that's shown the spirit of the boys, and it all goes well for us in the lead up to the series in England. But this is an important game, and we'd like to win it, and obviously at the end of a victory like this, there's a series win. So yeah, the boys are pretty keen to try and do their best.
Any changes that you've made to the 11?
Ajit Agarkar is fit and he comes back in place of young Ishant Sharma. It's a shortened game, so Ramesh Pawar is unlucky to miss out, and Gautam Gambhir comes in his place.
Have a good one, Rahul.
Thanks, Ramesh. Thanks.
Jacques, you'll be batting first on this track. Is it a case of winning the toss and winning the game, or do you think it's not that simple?
No, I think it's still going to do something throughout the whole game. It might do a little bit more up front, especially with the amount of rain that there's been. But I think throughout the game, the seamers will have a bit of an opportunity. Your
track record against India is very good in one-day cricket. A percentage win rate of over 65%. You'd obviously want to guard it.
For sure. We pride ourselves on our record. And, we're going to come out here and give it our best. It's a one-day international and an important game for us.
Any changes to the 11?
Yeah, Langeveld, Philander and Chabalala miss out. Dale Steyn comes in, Kempe comes in.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
News from the centre out here is that India won the toss and they've elected to field first.
Okay, they've decided that they're going to field first, so the South Africans have been put in. There's a look at the team, Daryl. There's a few youngsters not there. Changes you expected?
I think South Africa have gone for safety first. They want to win, which is understandable. I'm bitterly disappointed not to see Philander and Chabalala not playing, and I think South Africa are none the wiser in that regard. I would have backed Philander, I would have backed Chabalala to getting you under pressure, because that's what South Africa really want to find out about their players.
There's a name also not there. Charles Langeveld's been left out. For Dale Steyn, you'd go with that, would you, or would you not?
I'm for Steyn playing. I think he offers pace and he offers good swing, and he's looked in good form, having come from England playing county cricket. I'm with him all the way in any starting 11. But the other two, I'm disappointed.
Okay, now to chat about the Indian side, as in to see who's left out of that. RP Singh, Zahir Khan, Ajit Agarkar, Piyush Chawla, and you've got Dinesh Karthik, MS Dhoni, Yuvraj Singh will do some bowling as well. Rahul Dravid, Gautam Gambhir, Sachin Tendulkar and Saurav Ganguly also asked to do some bowling. So pretty much a full-strength side after the Bucks.
Well, I think they obviously can't be playing Sreesanth because of health reasons, or they may have decided Agarkar gives them all-round options in this shortened game. But that's pretty much a made-out sort of story there. You've got, again, you've got Chawla playing, which India believe that the spinning option on this sort of pitch is the way to go. It'll help their cause.
Okay, tough game in prospect. Thanks for your comments, Daryl. Time now for the action. So we're going to throw you up to the commentators, who will be Damien Fleming along with the Laxman Shivaramakrishnan.
And welcome to the last of the one-day internationals between India and South Africa. We are very much the decider. India winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. That's been the pattern of play right through this competition. The openers have done a good job in this series. A.B. de Villiers on a Fenwick, 82 in the last match. That'll be his best score so far. Very modest strike rate, just under 69, and a good average, 48.75. Zahir Khan it'll be to start with the new ball. It's been pretty impressive in this series. Generally overall is a wicket taker. Economy rate coming down in the last few matches.
Zahir Khan has the chance to start India off with a rush.
Little bit of swing available straight away. Humidity around 94%. That factor will help the ball to swing around. They take the field wrong. Zahir Khan gets to the ball. The first run's on the board. De Villiers gets off the mark.
Pardon me, this end of Zahir Khan's first over. South Africa 1 for none.
Here's a wicket taker. Economy rates over 5. He's got the ability to pick up early wickets. Great shot. That will make him feel extremely happy. Will also give him a lot of confidence. A.B. de Villiers.
Just jogged in there. Been down with the flu. If you bowl a medium pace half volley, you're going to go. Particularly to A.B. de Villiers. Such an efficient player. A little bit of swing, but it doesn't matter. Look at the balance there. Head very, very still. Hits through the line with power. Excellent placement.
Good appeal, up goes the finger. First strike for India. Ajit Agarkar, known for his ability to pick up wickets, also picked up an important wicket. The man in form, Morne van Beek.
No, he's certainly a wicket taker. It's taken him all of 5 balls today to announce himself back in this Indian team. And Van Beek, after a career best 82 last innings, looks pretty adjacent there. Hitting him dead in front. Good height. Garka likes to look at it. So does Mark Benson. So the first South African wicket has happened in the second over. There's 6 for 1.
Captain coming in pretty early. Jacques Kallis, classy performer over the years. Good average, good strike rate. Important innings for him and his team. Another good delivery. The outswinger. 2 overs gone, 6 for 1.
Another quick single, try at the stumps. A.B. de Villiers look pretty safe there.
Very quick between the wickets. The calling was very important as well. Called early, no hesitation. Piyush Chawla gets the ball pretty quickly. A.B. de Villiers safely home.
Oh, that's another peach. This is an incredible delivery. Agarkar coming back from a flu has bowled the dream ball.
Delighted, gathering large numbers, the Indian crowd here, and what a start this is for a man who's been sick for the last 4 days in bed. Ajit Agarkar looks in superb bowling form. Very good rhythm, moving away after pitching. Jacques Kallis once again playing down the wrong line. Isn't that a good sound for a bowler? Timber. Ganguly is delighted, so is the Indian team. And another very important wicket. Jacques Kallis has gone for a duck. South Africa 8 for 2. Michelle Gibbs. Difficult conditions, but he's a difficult batsman to bowl to when he gets going. It was stats on the screen. Oh, he's having a very, very good time. Ajit Agarkar, dream spell.
Well, it's a fast medium masterclass here from Agarkar today. Just see Kallis's feet, he just gets done. Not able to play comfortably on the front foot or back foot, getting caught on the crease and the swing as well. So Agarkar, after getting hit for first ball, is bowling beautifully. Length, swing, seam. And another dot ball to end a successful over there for India. South Africa 8 for 2.
And stand here, it's taken. Sachin Tendulkar has taken. A.B. de Villiers is unmoved. The umpire is unmoved. He reckons it's clipped the pad on the way to Sachin Tendulkar, and the Indians cannot believe it.
Well, incredible take either way from Tendulkar. Zahir Khan once again getting into the corridor of uncertainty. Has to be his nick this, and it's straight off the edge, and that's a brilliant catch. It did go pretty quick, didn't it, Shiva? That was always the big question. If it hit the pad, it would have been slow. That's just a regulation nick.
What was the batsman trying to indicate, and what a poor decision this is. Big outside edge. slipped away and he's put it down. He's put it down this time. Gautam Gambhir, the field at square leg. What's happening here? Very eventful proceedings.
Well, I said it'd brighten up. This is amazing cricket. The catch that wasn't given from Tendulkar, 1 ball. Zahir Khan was charging here in. Gets on the leg stump. De Beers nails it straight to the fielder. Gumby, who had a couple of attempts at it, has dropped the ball, but this is the previous ball. Just a regulation neck, brilliant catch by Tendulkar, not out. And now De Beers. This is going to put so much pressure back on Zahir Khan. He'll be so frustrated from a taken catch, a drop catch, and now a brilliant pull shot from De Beers.
You can see the expression on Tendulkar's face just a moment ago. Disbelief. It's a great shot. He's expecting the shot delivery, put it away quite nicely.
Shiv, let's hope Zahir Khan just keeps his wits about him here. He's bowling beautifully, just relax. Although the decision went against him, he's still just got to go in, bowl the best ball he can each ball. He's on top here.
I'm sure he knows, maybe De Villiers, that he was very, very lucky to survive that appeal, got a first slip. Just wide of Ganguly at second slip. Ajit Agarkar will not get to it. It's run away to the boundary. Much needed boundary for South Africa.
Still good bowling here from Zahir Khan. Getting AB De Villiers to reach for the ball. Unfortunately for him, sorry, it's Herschel Gibbs there. Wasn't in control there, and that's the nick from the previous over, Zahir Khan to AB De Villiers. So as you can see, pretty comprehensive outside edge there. So lucky man, will he make the most of it? And he's a sort of all or nothing player, but just looking at AB De Villiers' World Cup in the Caribbean a few months ago, 10 innings, scored 372 runs at an average of 37, which is good, but he made 4 ducks in those 10 innings. Besides that, included 146, a 92, a 62 and a 42. So when he gets going, he can get the big scores, but particularly against the moving ball, can find himself in a bit of trouble. But he's got himself going here today. Pushes through. Will it just be the single? So end of the 7th over, South Africa 18 for 2.
It's 19 for 2.
Just like that. He's pitching on the stumps, his bowling left arm over, and Herschel Gibbs is forced to play. But the ball off the wicket goes further away from him and past the outside edge.
Hey, it's not easy batting out there. Magnificent stuff. The ball is moving around.
Nicely played, flicked onto the onside. He has to cash in on these opportunities when he does get them. Any bad balls have to be put away, and the rotation of the strike is key. R.P. Singh, who has taken the new ball when he's played here, is coming on first change, and he'll be looking to swing it about and follow the act of Ajit Agarkar. Fabulous start. He's gone for the pull shot. Herschel Gibbs, it's not short enough, swung back just a touch and it's bounced over the stumps.
This is close, just over the stumps. Not the best shot that Gibbs has played in his life, but he's just trying to get on top of things. At the moment, the bowlers are dominating proceedings. He wants to get or establish his dominance over the new bowler.
Good swing. He's getting some good movement from over the wicket, R.P. Singh, and it'll be good for him in that it's right at the start of his spell. You're talking about dominance. Let's look at his career: 28 wickets in 24 matches, so he gets wickets. Nicely bowled, good start for RP Singh. It starts with a maiden. South Africa 24 for 2.
Now it's Saurav Ganguly. Still, the field restrictions are on, so he has a deep square leg and he has a long off. There's no fine leg, there's no third man. He's got to bowl very straight.
$25 for 2. Into over number 12 now. 12 of 31. And South Africa 25 for 2. Would have liked a fast start.
Which one?
They've been restricted to singles. Have not quite been able to pierce the field. Maybe de Villiers throwing his head back there as he completed that single. It's off the outside edge. Looking to cut that. Herschel gives, and it's just one run into the deep. Somewhere along the line, no doubt, South Africa will look to step on it. They hope that this ball will stop to swing as much as it is and stop to do a whole lot. But just with how long it's been, as far as the weather is concerned, with so much rain today and overnight, and the pitch being under the covers, you don't expect that in 20, 25 overs it would have stopped moving about. $27 for 2.
Oh, that was well bowled. Beautifully bowled, in fact, by Saurav Ganguly. And I was just about to say, why open the field as much as they have? Because that's an easy single opportunity, but that came in off the seam, just going over the stumps, beating Dhoni.
Shots of catch it, it's out. The finger's gone up and inside edge onto the pad and straight up into the air. AB de Villiers has gone for 15. South Africa have lost another wicket.
Well, you've got to hand it to Saurav Ganguly. Magnificent bowling. He got the ball to move away from the right-handers in the previous over. This time, the ball came in, bat onto pad, and a very easy take for Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So that is another big wicket. Big blow to South Africa. De Villiers gone. Got 15 of 35. It's 28 for 3.
And that brings Jean-Paul Dumini to the crease. Young in his international career, talented, will have to play well because conditions certainly are in favor of the bowling side at present. Here's Ganguly. Huge shot, and it's been given out. 2 in 2 for Saurav Ganguly. He's turned it on. South Africa 4 down.
This is magnificent stuff. And he's filling the 5th bowler's role. I got the impression that it may have been pitched outside leg, but we've only got to wait and see. Oh, that's in line, and it's going to hit leg. So that's a good decision by umpire Alimdar. 2 in 2. So Dumini's gone for not Saurav Ganguly on a hat-trick. It's 28 for 4.
Here he goes, hat-trick ball. Oh. The crowd. Listen to them, they were so disappointed with that. Happened so quickly as well. The batsman's out there already. And Ganguly, with his short run-up, was in there. That's the first wicket. Inside edge onto the pad and straight up in the air. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni from behind the stumps doesn't have too much to do in taking the catch. Ganguly, very happy. Now, if you thought he was happy after that one, too short that time and pulled away by Herschel Gibbs as the man in the deep. Field is spread far and wide. But still, Ganguly able to get through the batsman. So a couple of wickets in that over and 4 runs. South Africa struggling, 31 for 4. That's Justin Kemp's career. Looks good. And when we say it is doing a lot out there, it is no exaggeration. It's very difficult to bat. Justin Kemp has to do well here. May not have the time to get 100. There's lots of time to bat.
Well, the Indians will be well aware of his capabilities. That 100 not out was against India when South Africa were on the mat. 6 down, if I remember correctly, and he had a particularly good innings on that occasion. So he can be devastating on his day.
Baden over, 31 for 4.
Credit to Ganguly, he got the length right, got a bit of swing to go with it. So it's going to be tough here for South Africa. They've got to somehow consolidate for a little while, yeah, get a partnership going, but only 16 overs or so left, so they can't spend too much time doing that. Problem is you can easily get on the skids in this sort of situation. You're caught between the two. Before you know it, you've lost a couple of wickets, so it's going to require some brilliance here. Someone's going to have to really play a special knot.
Pick up a single, even though Herschel Gibbs was blocked for about half a second by the extravagant Sourav Ganguly run-up. 35 for 4. And we'll have drinks here. Is it close enough to call? Not really. Mark Benson been put under a lot of pressure here. It was a good, decent delivery. Maybe that front foot stride saved him.
Emphasising the importance of getting a good stride in here is Justin Kemp. It's probably pitched in line. It's got to be close. It's just caught him ever so slightly on the move. Benefit of the doubt going to the batsman. Such a special delivery that he has, RP Singh. He gets it going late.
Nicely played. Kemp will pick up a single. 16 overs bowled by India. 38 for 4. There's a fielder there. Only be one. Just 3 boundaries in this innings so far. He's running hard. Herschel Gibbs, will he come back for the second? Sachin Tendulkar is spotting the ball and then finally getting it. It's 43 for 4. It's a spanking drive, but it'll only be one. Settle Gibbs is out there, 21 from 37, 1 boundary. A bit of support for South Africa as well. Still a bit of green in the crowd.
He's the man now that's had time to spend at the crease, 22. 38 balls or so, so it's important here. South Africa will feel that he needs to bat through. Boundaries haven't come easily up under these conditions. After this, there's only 13 overs remaining. When will he look to be really aggressive?
Looking for the ball, went to the leg side, Kemp slipped, but he still has enough fuel in his tank to come back for the second. 49 for 4. Arthik has been very athletic in the field. Bit of hesitation, but in the end, they finally make it. 50 is raised. That didn't look too pretty for South Africa. It was Herschel Gibbs' call. But as they say, never look for a run off a misfield. certainly beaten him and the keeper. Ganguly making life difficult not only for the batsman but also for his buddy. 52 for 4.
He's always in that area, Zourav Ganguly. He's got a good rhythm going here today. Ball coming back into Herschel Gibbs. That's the one that he struggles with.
That's Apish and almost taken by Karthik. He's such a good fielder. Almost brought out a terrific catch.
That's how chances win matches. Second one that India put down, yeah. Beer was the earlier culprit. Did it cost them too much in the end? Who knows? This may cost them. Kim can be a very dangerous player. Would have been a great catch, let's be honest.
RP Singh looks disappointed, but terrific effort from Karthik. Nicely struck. What a lovely drive through the offside. No need to run for that one. Well, relieve the nerves. There's a lot of calmness about that drive. Well struck from Ken.
He's a good player on the ground as well. He doesn't necessarily have to hit the ball in the air to get a boundary. When he times it, oh, it's going to beat any field. Good strike of the ball.
Wait.
58 for 4, 20 overs bowled. Dhoni was going way down the leg side. That would have been a good indicator for Aleem Dar.
That's not far off. Maybe height's been a factor.
That's beautifully put away by Kemp. Such a good timer of the ball. He had the view of the field in his focus as well. Did place it beautifully.
Smart cricket from Kemp. Just helping it on its way there. Square leg is in front of square. He'd be aware of that. Just needs to get good bat on it. And we'll get to the boundary.
That's another big one. That's almost traveled the distance. Really powerfully hit by him.
Needs a good innings for South Africa here, Justin Kemp. He's moved to 23 from 34 now, very dangerous. Not all that short, it was a little bit wider, and he's gone for it. Brilliant piece of cricket. Picking the gap between the wide mid-on and the man at square leg.
That's the line to bowl to him, not allow him any width.
The fifth bowling option, in fact, the man who's been doing very well for India. This is his fifth game. Piyush Chawla has the ball. This is going to be interesting. Justin Kemp will receive.
Catch it!
In the air for a while. They're going to get one, certainly. Going to be content with that. So this is a defining moment in the game, Damien. And it depends on how this young leg spinner performs. If he can get a wicket, that could change things around. That's played late. That'll probably run away. That was very cleverly done. Just room outside the off stump, and it got what it deserved.
Yes, fabulous timing here. It was the wrong end, but it was very, very wide. Gibbs had a lot of time to rock onto the back foot and just place it where he wanted to. Good timing, running all the way for 4. So pressure on Chawla. Boundary in his first over. Needs to tighten up that length on offside and maybe throw it up, Arun, and get them to use their feet. They're not as comfortable, the South Africans, using their feet to spin.
Yuvraj Singh. So the endeavour is to try and complete the 5th bowling option from both ends.
Yeah, definitely, without as much hurt as possible. But Yuvraj, it was a big factor last game, wasn't he, with his 3 wickets bowling first when it was the medium paces that dominated early. And he's such a handy part-time option because he turns the ball and he comes from a great height. Pulls out of a cut shot there, Herschel Gibbs. So end of a good over from Yuvraj Singh, 76 for 4.
Well, that is a beautiful shot. That's all the way, that's 6. That is handy. But magnificent follow through of the bat. Just the hint of room outside the off stump and he went through with it over extra cover.
He's a brilliant player, Herschel Gibbs. Very, very attractive. He brings the spectators in to watch him bat. And that's a beautiful shot. Got some width outside off stump. Good enough to hit it over cover. Now just a little dab down the leg side to bring up a 50 partnership between Gibbs and Kemp. And it was an important one.
He's gone for it again, didn't make contact, but that's a good line to just keep bowling middle and leg. Force him to play against the turn. And also very straight.
Well, the horizontal shot's a risk, isn't it? There's a risk you might york yourself or get a top edge. The vertical bat is probably more favoured by Kemp and Gibbs. See another little dab shot there. Will he get away with it? Some ordinary fielding down there. Zahir Khan finally gets the ball in though. End of the 24th over, South Africa 88 for 4.
Oh, that is a huge hit. It's probably higher than the length that he wanted. But it was in the gap, he's got 2. So these are going to be very difficult overs for the spinners as long as Justin Kemp is there.
Yeah, Kemp will say it's just a nice, delicate chip shot there. And he's such a powerful man, isn't he, Kemp? You just don't want him to be able to get that stable feet and get a real wind-up like that ball. They got away with it there.
And he'd be happy with giving the ones. There are 3 fielders in the deep on the onside. That's been his endeavour and it's been working so far. South Africa currently would take them to about 116, but they certainly want to be around 140 or 150 mark. Oh, that is a magnificent hit. Flat, long, just about not reaching the fence there. On the bounce, it's past the boundary. That's a real monster hit.
Yeah, well improvised. It's a slap. It wasn't too short, but he's just got powerful forearms. Just a jab through mid-wicket for 4.
Oh, goodness me. That has hit the scoreboard. It's out of here. 6 for Justin Kemp. That's a huge over. 14 from it. 102 for 4. That can be tight. Direct throw may have got him. But I don't think he hit the ball to the wickets. But he's asked for the third umpire. I'm sure we'll get a good look out here.
And I think Herschel Gibbs feels he hit the stumps with the ball. Because it feels like Gibbs wasn't charging. He didn't try and ground his bat. Or he might have just given up there as he hit the stumps with his knee. Nah, the ball's just missed, gone through with his hands.
We'll have to take another look at that angle. Maybe the ball also hit the stumps. But no, the umpire's pretty convinced. That's a big let-off for Herschel Gibbs. He wasn't even in the frame, he'd given it up. throw came on the half volley. Didn't collect it properly. Just take another look. It's another angle. Collects it. Well.
How is it?
A good turn there. Herschel Gibbs, it's in the air. Has it gone all the way? And it has. So Herschel Gibbs towing the set ball. It's gone all the way for 6 though. So after 26 overs, South Africa 112 for 4.
Didn't quite get it from the meat of the blade, but enough on it to take it over the fence, straight over the bowler's head for 6. So big overs now there for South Africa. Another 10 from that. Again, another flat, hard hit, but he just finds the fielder. Another couple of yards here or there, he would have got a 4.
Even that shot there showed the power of Justin Kemp. It's gone very, very fast and the mid-on. So 87 off 85 balls, this pair.
That's gone straight over his head, too short, and Karthik, as fast as he is, can't cut it off. Just too short. An easy hit for Herschel Gibbs.
Oh, good shot this, improvisation as well from Herschel Gibbs. Getting time on the back foot. Hitting the ball hard and straight. Not too many fielders there. Zahir Khan needs to get them playing off the front foot.
This is stunning cricket. 28 for 4 at one stage, now 119 for 4. That's well bowled. That's the area you should be targeting a lot more. 7 from the over. It's 119 for 4.
Doesn't hit it too well. Should get at least 2. Rahul Dravid, the fielder. This spell from Ajit Agarkar, Zahir Khan can give us an indication of how much life, how much juice there is still in this pitch. They are bowling with the old ball. The sun's been out for a couple of hours, which is a good sign. Hopefully, from India's point of view, we'll get better for batting. Got the outside edge. He's gone hard at that. He'll get yet another boundary. Also brings up the 50 for Justin Kemp.
He's been such an important part of this innings. Justin Kemp, his 50 coming just at the right time and at the right pace. Strike rate almost touching 100. He came in at a critical juncture of the innings. South Africa wanted stability. South Africa wanted a bit of impetus. He's provided them both. 61 minutes of dazzling stroke play from him. It's 127 for 4.
He's bowled it. What a delivery right into the block hole. He's had a superb spell with the new ball and he's been in great bowling form ever since he's made a comeback into this Indian team, and this is an important breakthrough. With this partnership, he's getting runs in a hurry.
He's passionate about his performance and being included in the playing 11. Zahir Khan, he wasn't a part and parcel of this particular team just about 12 months back, but he's now come back looking a lot more fitter, a lot more keen, and he's got rid of Settle Herschel Gibbs for 56 with a delightful Yorker. 127 for 6. Boucher, what a player he has been for South Africa, especially in a situation like this.
The fine legs inside the ring, it'll be a boundary. Boundary to get off the mark for Mark Boucher.
South Africa are looking to punch India quite badly. With fine leg up in the ring, that was a wrong line to bowl.
Oh, a little bit of good fortune going for Ajit Agarkar and the Indians. might have been a boundary. It was RP Singh at long off. Dinesh Karthik wide at long on. It was a firmly struck drive. Kemp the man on strike. Full toss and mid-wicket will just watch it sail over into the stands. What a hitter Justin Kemp is turning out to be.
Be playing with fire by bowling that kind of ball to Justin Kemp, who's gone past his 50. Wow, what a hit. Terrific to watch Kemp.
He's bowled in this time, looking to repeat that shot over mid-wicket. A bit of triumphant signal from Tendulkar. But he's made a very good innings, Justin Kemp.
You hardly see Sachin Tendulkar getting passionate about the job that he's doing. But those gestures clearly demonstrating a different Sachin Tendulkar for us. After being hit for a six, this was his reply. But he's done his job remarkably well, Justin Kemp. Brilliant 61. South Africa 144 for 6.
Straight down the ground. And it's a brilliant attempt to save it. He's done particularly well, saving a couple of runs for his side.
He may have dropped a catch. Gautam Gambhir was lightning quick across the ground to save this boundary. Crafty shot from Mark Boucher, hitting the ball straight, and look at this great effort. Dinesh Karthik tidying up the effort. What commitment from a young cricketer. That is what you want.
And straight down the ground, Gambhir will pick it up on the bounce. Be just a single. 9 runs. In fact, 10 runs have come on this over so far with 1 delivery remaining.
Slow delivery from Sachin once again. Boucher doing the right thing by trying to hit the ball as straight as possible. They've got 2 gazelles at long on and long off India. Karthik and Gautam Gambhir has been very impressive.
The last ball coming up. 3 men in the deep on the leg side. Dinesh Karthik it'll be. Takes it back comfortably in the end. 2 wickets for Tendulkar in the last over of the innings. Andrew Hall, the last man dismissed, was looking to clear the fence at long on. Had to play the shot, but he's got to go.
India with a clear-cut advantage. South Africa restricted to 148 for 7. Even though the charge came, but India had it covered. Dinesh Karthik had it covered, definitely. Confidently taken by him at long off. In fact, at long on. So India have displayed once again the quality to limit the South Africans after winning the toss. Andrew Hall was the last man to be dismissed for 1. Not Karthik, bowled Tendulkar. Tendulkar has picked up 2 wickets. Now South Africa really will have to bowl and field out of their skins to win this one. We know that they have the ability and capacity to do that. Gibbs, with a Gibbs-like 56, and Kemp was terrific with the bat. 61 from 61 has given hope and lift to the South Africans.
.28 for 4 at one stage. Then a much-needed partnership between Kemp and Gibbs. 99 coming in good time, just the 95 deliveries. And Kemp and Boucher 17 of just 12. Bowling very good at the top. Zahir Khan, Ajit Agarkar quite splendid with the new ball. Agarkar in his comeback match picking up 2 wickets. And Saurav Ganguly was quite exceptional in his full score of 6 overs, 2 for 24. The spinner is very expensive indeed. Tendulkar in the end in the last over picking up 2 wickets.
India need less than 5 runs and over. Very doable. Wicket would certainly have improved with this bright sunshine on it. So India certainly at the moment looking pretty good.
They are looking good, Arun, but so are South Africa, to be honest. This ball will keep swinging. It will still do a little bit. Kemp and Gibbs put on a very good partnership. Gave South Africa a chance, but they'll have to get through this man. He's in good form. South Africa may be thinking that he's due to fail, but you never know when you're dealing with a man as good as he is. Ganguly is the other partner, and it will all depend probably on how India go against this new ball. They need to get through it, get some runs on the board, and South Africa need to strike with the new ball. First 10, 12 overs or so could very much decide this match.
Yes, South Africa would believe that they've got to get India all out if they've got to win this one, because if they bat 31 overs, certainly they'd get about 149 is what they need. Ganguly also 10,000 runs. There are more than 25,000 runs, almost 26,000 runs between these two. Massive amount of experience there. They too would know that the first 10 overs will be crucial, not to give wickets up front to the new ball, because relatively it becomes easier once the new ball has been dealt with. Dale Steyn, he's been off for a couple of games. He's quick, he can move the ball. That's just what is required at the moment, to get a few wickets up front. Just his 6th game. It's early days in his career, Darren.
Very much so, but it's got plenty of promise, good pace and swing. That's what South Africa will be looking for, yeah. But that pace can be a downfall on this sort of pitch, these conditions which are slow. It's got to come with good accuracy. All those runs that they have to deal with, they'll be aware of their vast experience of these two batsmen. They'll remind themselves, South Africa, both these great players are naught right now. Ganguly to take first strike.
Starts with a wide, also falls over. Now that's one area where the Indians were immaculate. No wides, no balls.
It's a critical area, Arun. You just can't afford any extras. Defending 148. But you feel that, as we've seen in the previous matches, sides that have batted second, they can control the game and they know what they're chasing. They've had the upper hand of, and that's where I'll say that India, yes, probably do have the advantage.
No, wait.
Also, I get the impression that once the sun blazes down the way it is at the moment for the last couple of hours, it's been the case. Certainly the early freshness that the Indians enjoyed, that much is not going to be there for the South Africans. They've got to work that much harder. There's no stopping that one. Finally got to the fence. 4 from the last delivery. 6 without loss.
It's a no-go area on his pads. Keep saying it. Not intentional from Steyn, it's just the nature of his sort of bowling. Striving for a bit of swing, and when it doesn't, he can just go straight on.
Oh, goodness me, how did that get away? That would have been regulation. The outside edge. Both of them just looked at each other. Regulation. Big let off for Tendulkar.
You know, these things happen when you have a first slip. He generally doesn't feel first slip. He's looked at Kallis. Kallis has looked at him. Neither's taken it.
It's taken this time. Brilliantly bowled. So that's wicket number 1. Sachin Tendulkar edging outside the off stump. And this time it was Boucher who got his glove under it. Big wicket for South Africa.
Got out of jail, yeah. Took the brilliance of Boucher to get rid of Tendulkar. But credit to Ntini, he's looked to get it up to him today. Bounced him, lost the battle in the previous match. This is smart cricket from South Africa and Mackay Ntini. Boucher finishes it. That'll give them a lot of encouragement. The danger man goes after a brilliant week. He's due to fail once or twice. India 11 for 1.
Well, the new man in is Gautam Gambhir. India 11 for 1. Sachin Tendulkar back. So a bit of pressure now. Gautam Gambhir got a 0 in the first game. Didn't play the next. He's back in the third against South Africa. He's gone for the pull. He doesn't get too much power on it because of the lack of bat speed in his pull shots of late. But he does get one. That's a good shot. That's 4. So that should give him a lot of confidence, Gautam Gambhir.
Full flow of the hands.
That's well played and equally well fielded. Now he's gone. Well, they've asked the question, get the feeling that Gambhir is back, but Ganguly hadn't moved and Gambhir had almost shook hands with him and came back. He almost ran two. Now this could be disaster from the Indian perspective. It almost was, but we'll have to wait and see.
Was Ganguly ball watching? In fact, he was. Now this is a good recovery effort by South Africa. Oh, it's going to be tight to his end. Maybe de Villiers was at point, so he'd have had a good look at this. He didn't seem convinced. Wasn't too excited. Not out.
There, a direct hit would have had him. But really, Gautam Gambhir almost ran two there. Saurav Ganguly took a few steps. I didn't see him yell no. The green light does come on.
He's a wicket keeper. That's what he normally does for his provincial side.
Oh, he's bowled him. Short ball, he went for the pull, under edging it straight onto the stump. So he's played on. He's gone. Wicket number 2 for South Africa. This is hotting up.
Ambitious by Gambhir. He's new to the wicket, looking to pull one of the quicker bowlers around. Not quite short enough. That's good bowling by Steyn. Some may say it's lucky, but he's rushed him. He's forced a mistake. India now 20 for 2.
An important innings this for Rahul Dravid. Another 10,000 plus run scorer. They've really got to get all their experience to count here. Saurav Ganguly is with him at the other side. I keep stressing the point. This is really important for India's perspective. That's how Gautam Gambhir went, and Darrell was right, a little ambitious. He should have been playing it on the offside. He's the fastest bowler on display here. Oh, well bowled. Really got him caught in an awkward position, but he got away, gets one. Well controlled in the end.
Last match got out in similar fashion. Just pushed one straight up, and Andrew Orr was the bowler. See, it's not short enough there, is it? It's wide as well. Not that wide, but he's had to come and fetch it. Often see batsmen drag on like that.
A dot ball to end the over. A successful one for Dale Steyn. It's 21 for 2 after 5.
AB de Villiers is beaten by that cut shot. That wasn't timed properly by Rahul Dravid, but even then he'll be able to pick up to his not too comfortable with Ganguly's running, or having Ganguly as his running partner. Just a little bit cautious there, Rahul.
It should have been 3, really. Here's a shot, and AB de Villiers puts in the dive, but unable to get there. Here's a look at the running as well. It sets off and goes pretty quickly. Look at Ganguly run. Turns back, and then tentative, going for that third one that was available, really, if they'd taken it on.
He's around the wicket to Ganguly, and he's played a great drive. Sublime timing from Saurav Ganguly. Is so good through that area of point and cover. Pleasing on the eyes, and pleasing fact for the fans as well that he's middling the ball.
Yeah, right into his arc here. Doesn't have to move the feet. The ball's going towards him, Saurav Ganguly. He can just swing the bat. All timing. Nobody moves all the way for 4. I fear he's playing into his hands here. Dale Steyn going around the wicket. As much as it's trying to cramp him for room, with the ball still new as a right-arm fast bowler, and Saurav Ganguly vulnerable outside the off stump with the ball going away, you're better served going over the wicket and trying to keep it going away from him and have him feeling for it. He has been out twice before, nicking it outside the off stump, so around the wicket, maybe not the best idea.
No!
Once again, good early call from Saurav Ganguly. The moment he hit the ball, he was shouting no, no to his partner. He's He's gone for the pull shot. He's middled it quite nicely. The ball will go across for a 4. It's 33 for 2 now.
He's got it away. Gonna do something. This time around, nicely away.
I think we're witnessing an extra ball being bowled here.
No.
33 for 2. It's gone to the keeper, but only off the pad. Once again, not looking too happy out there, Rahul Dravid.
Half an appeal. They started to go up behind the stumps and then realized that, nope, it didn't come off the bat. Beat him and came off the protection. There you go. In a thigh pad's got a bit of padding to it and straight through to Boucher.
Once again, stuck on his back foot, Rahul Dravid. Catch it is the call. The ball will sail away for a 6. In fact, it's a boundary. But nicely played by Saurav Ganguly. He made sure that he got inside the line of that one.
Just helped it along, really. Helped it on its way. By getting inside the line, I was able to just help it down to just wide of fine leg.
That particular replay was, for me, it was a boundary. I thought the ball had gone past the boundary for a 6, but nevertheless, pretty useful stuff from Saurav Ganguly.
You can be forgiven, mate. It's a bit bright here. (18 of 23 balls. 4's 3. It is bright. You can hardly see here. Your glasses look good.
They borrowed. Taken, caught behind. Finger is raised by the umpire. It's the end of Saurav Ganguly's innings. And Renell has done a fair bit of damage here.
Good delivery. A difficult delivery for Saurav Ganguly. It's into him and then it just straightens off the pitch. Have a look at that. Andre Nell, very good at doing that. Does it a lot in Test cricket. Decides here against Ganguly that despite having got him out from over the wicket in recent times, in this series he'll go around. Gets the wicket, is ecstatic. Has done well for South Africa. 3 down now, India, for 38.
Youth to the rescue. Yuvraj Singh has come out there. Gets a good one from Endrenell. What an over. Picked up a wicket. 38 for 3. Second successive maiden by Mackay and Tinney. Both maidens have been played by Rahul Dravid. 38 for 3. End of first power play.
She's got a fair amount of experience, and Dhoni and Karthik to come.
Yes, these fellows may not get the headlines in the newspapers, but they certainly do make the headlines in the dressing room.
Again, tight call. Alindar is unmoved. Doing a little too much off the seam, perhaps. Good afternoon, Damon.
Afternoon, Shiva. Andrew Hall liked it. Alindar was not interested right from the start. It has done a fair bit, but it's hit Dravid right on the crease. I don't think height's a problem. Might have been just hitting leg stump there.
Again, closing the face of the bat. What he's done right through this innings. And fortunate to pick up the single.
This man, Andre Nell, is charging in. Singh gets it through the covers. Won't go all the way. Just the two there. So consecutive balls for scoring shot sheet.
A tight call from the umpire. He's called it a wide. Like India, we're looking at a target of 149 in the 31 overs. Have lost 3 wickets, 3 very important wickets. Tendulkar, Gambhir and then Ganguly.
Very good economy, right? Andrew Hall, economical as always.
This time he makes much better contact. Doesn't mean to work too many runs on the leg side, Rahul Dravid. It's a big gap between the man at square leg and mid-on. Will pick up 3 in the end. Running the first one hard. He'll just get the single on by doing the fielding. 14 overs gone, it's 47 for 3. Rare misfield. Ashil gives the fielder. Just a single to Yuvraj Singh. So the partnership you spoke about, Damon, came in very good time, just of 95 deliveries, and the ball was doing a great deal.
But they played well. They weren't flying early. As we have a look at a rare error by Herschel Gibbs. Andre Nell, he's happy.
Another good delivery.
Good pace as well, 88 miles an hour. So back right on target with his bouncer. Underrated ball in one-day cricket. Very rarely gets scored off. So another dot ball there. They keep building.
That'll be a wide. He isn't happy. He's curtailed his nature of being very expressive. Loud yell on that occasion from Andre Nell. Bottom hand coming into play. He's found the gap. Doesn't have enough to get to the fence. Would that be the boundary that breaks the shackles for India?
Yeah, this is a clever shot. Smart play here by Yuvraj. Just another little punch flick. A little bit shorter from Hall. And that's a lovely use of the wrists.
He's running the first one hard. He's taking the fielder on. Comfortable 2 in the end for Dravid.
That's gone through the slip cord. Chase for Mackay-Antony. Oh, misfielded badly by him. That should have been stopped.
He's been poor this week in the field, Mackay-Antony. He's got the teapot from the captain from game 1, and today's no different. Lacking in intensity. This is what happens when you're not quite there. Can't afford this, South Africa.
Full shot, he's played it well. There's a fielder there. Domini was the fielder that throws in. Edge, and that's gone through the gap. He's having a laugh at it. Mark Boucher was away from the line of the ball. Andrew Hall was half ready. He was looking to wear his jumper, and then he put it behind his back. That ball exactly went between the two.
Dissected both of them.
Slow delivery once again. The ball finds the edge once again. Well, this time it's fielded by Andre Nell. only a single taken. Yuvraj Singh is currently out of form.
Gallus sees the funny side to all of this. Through the keeper and slip, now wide of the slip. He's got him wide for something that'll go more or less wide. It's gone too wide. Maybe change the slip cordon for a change of luck. Just one of those days.
Catch, and brilliantly done, is it? Oh, once again a case was created by Jacques Kallis. South Africans have just not been lucky, not been good in the field, full stop.
That's it, Rameez. You're spot on there.
That's hit extremely hard off the back foot. Will he come back for the second? Dive is in from Dumini. He recovers well. Throws the ball back to the keeper. I think I'll go that route, Daryl. Just for about a couple of overs at least.
They need a wicket, don't they, South Africa? I feel that that's going to really get India panicking and get a new batsman in who takes a bit more time and the run rate jumps.
Punishing drive off the back foot. Certainly he's found form against Justin Kemp. So he's at the keeper's end. Rahul Dravid, where was he going? 75 for 3.
Dravid seemed convinced that 2 was on. Is there a bit of panic amongst him and Yuvraj Singh?
Well, he surprised him with a delightful cut shot. Too quick for Fenwick. Such a good timer of the ball, Yuvraj Singh. You provide him width, and when he's on song, he makes it look extremely easy.
Not quite the right length from Kallis. Powerful striker with the ball. Moved on to 25 from 43.
Weighed him up. There's also a no ball, so South Africa just releasing a bit of pressure here. Nothing in front of the pitch there. 48% of runs have come through the offside, 52% through the off. Oh, delightful drive. Made it look so easy. He's a treat to watch when he's rolling.
For a moment it may have been a chance, but not really. Hit it straight. Uppish there.
.50 partnership is raised as a result of that spanking drive through the offside. Mistimed that one.
Big last ball for Justin Kemp. 9 runs conceded so far with 1 ball remaining in the second over. 5 from the over already. Change of pace does it for it. 90 for 3.
This is a happy marriage. 52 runs off 81 balls. 30 runs off 50 balls. Yuvraj Singh is finding his rhythm now. Rahul Dravid has been patchy on 21 and on strike. He's lifted the ball and will cross the boundary.
Out of the blue. I think this was a slow ball. He spotted it early. There we go. In fact, it was from Kallis. Full enough. Drivers just followed through with the stroke. Boundary off the first ball. Now it's very much an over. Picking things off here for India.
That's the way to go after hitting a boundary. expose the strike to his the partner, which he has done. South Africa was 74 for 4. India galloped ahead of them after same stage of the game, 95 for 3. Jack Callis has maintained the same field for Yuvraj. Slip is in place. That's gone. Well timed by Rahul Dravid. He'll like it. India's 100 is posted as a result of that solid pull shot. Jack Callis is not happy, possibly thinking that the fielder was in the wrong side of the park. This was well executed by Rahul Dravid. Picked up the length early and skipped the fielder in the deep.
Just said earlier, Ramis, he's been batting deep in his crease. Doesn't need it to be that short on a slow pitch. And he's a good puller of the ball. One of the best around.
More like it. Straight drive from Rahul Dravid, his first of the innings. Growing in confidence. South Africa certainly struggling now. It's been a great over for India. 14 off the over.
I think he's had us fooled all along, Rahul Dravid. He's just waiting, wasn't he? Playing well within himself, seizing the moment. Like all good players. Gets a half volley, bad ball, he'll put it away.
$15 off the over. Very good one for India. 45 more required now. 104 for 3. Played a cut shot, late cut shot. He'll keep the strike. Just 2 runs from the over. Good one for South Africa. 107 for 3.
Because they need to get some wickets and very quickly. Because at the moment, it seems to be plain sailing for India. This partnership has done phenomenally well. 70 of 95. Slow to start. It wasn't easy out there. It hasn't been throughout the match. But now, once they are settled, it's looking very good for India. 7 wickets in hand, run a ball. If they want to change that equation, you've got to take wickets. That's a Nimbus Sport production, and you have the chairman of Nimbus Sport, Mr. Harish Thamani, with him the BCCI secretary, Mr. Niranjan Shah. They're going for it, and maybe he's got him. Goodness me, that is just what the Indians didn't want. Unbelievable. He didn't even try to dive. He was just too far away. Rahul Dravid is gone.
Oh, brilliant. A little bit of brilliance just to twist things here. Mark Boucher behind the stumps. Took a fantastic catch earlier. Have a look at this, a quick single. It's gone behind, and you expect that Rahul Dravid can get there easily. He can't. There's no way. He's trying to run in line with the stumps so that the ball cannot get past him and go to the stumps. But Boucher has got a hard enough throw in, and he gets it to the stumps. Dravid gone for 36, a big blow for India. South Africa may be back in it. 108 for 4. Off the outside edge. Dale Steyn running in. That's good pace. 147.5 kilometers an hour. Mahendra Singh Dhoni goes to the strike with that single. There's a look at his average. Just about 47. 76 match. 183 not out, his best score. Very close to 100 to 100 balls. This is why he's out there. See the hesitation in the running, and then he decides to try and get in line with the stumps, but doesn't expect the throw to come in.
Hey, you can get in line with any amount of stumps that you want to, but you still got to extend your bat to get in. And I felt that maybe he had a chance of getting in if he had dived or even just extended his bat in. This is, well, You might have to look back to that with a lot of disappointment. But for the moment, it's Dhoni and he's off the mark. But whatever it is, it's really just for the doctor order to breathe new life into this game. Rahul Dravid has given them an opportunity, the South Africans.
He's gone for it. There's a man out there, Warne van Beek. Thoughts of a couple. Oh, he's taking it on. Comfortably home.
I thought it would be Mahendra Singh Dhoni who would be doing that, but Yuvraj coming back and really testing Kemp on that occasion. Found wanting Justin Kemp. I think Justin Kemp, not only was he slow, but he didn't realize that they're going to come back for the second. Dhoni didn't want it, but Yuvraj pushed and made it with ease.
Oh, tight. Oh, they missed it. A direct hit. I tell you what, that would have been pretty close. From those reactions, you expect if he had hit, it would have been gone.
Yes, there was hesitation. This was a tight one. Yuvraj certainly would have gone. He dived. Oh, it would have been touch and go. He's got to go hard. He knows that he couldn't have sent Dhoni back. Yes, if it had hit, it would have been all over for Yuvraj Singh.
Their nervous smiles. Dinesh Karthik got a cool head on him. Here's the next. One. And the over 7 off that one. 118 for 4. Slower ball, it's up in the air. Is this going to be out? Oh, no, it's not. It's 6 runs. He didn't get all of that, Yuvraj Singh, and you have the tallest bloke in the South African side there on the boundary, Justin Kemp, and he would have needed a ladder to get to it. Yes, what a shot.
What a shot indeed. That's a brave hit. There is a man in the deep. He didn't quite get it. Maybe he wasn't intending it to go right at Justin Kemp. But there was a long off-fielder. It was a mere spectator. Huge hit.
Tilts it. It's now 25 from 27 required. So just less than a runner ball. And now Yuvraj Singh and Mahendra Singh Dhoni do not need to take risks anymore. That one little risk. Yuvraj Singh going for the big shot then allows them the comfort of looking for just singles. Nine off. That final Dale staying over. 127 for 4. And as far as India are concerned, they'll be thinking, well, we're bound to get 1 or 2 or 3 we can put away over the boundary. And when that first one comes, we've got to make sure we pounce all over it and put the pressure back on South Africa. So it's tense here.
Well, I think this is the over that the Indians have really got to take by the scruff of its neck, because they need to take a few risks, a few chances. One big over. 6 wickets in hand. 7 runs and over. They need at least 10-12 in this one.
You certainly want to make it exciting, don't you, Arun?
I don't want to leave it too late, Tommy. They need a boundary this over.
Here are the bowling options. Steyn done. Dini done. We've got Hall, who's got 1 more over. Nell, who's got 1 after this one. And then either Cullis or Kemp also. Up in the air, has it gone wide of third man? Yes, it has, so 4 runs. 16 or 16.
Well, that's what was required in this over. The man to take the risk has got to be Mahendra Singh Dhoni, because the set batsman is Yuvraj Singh. They certainly are following that script. 2 more overs after that. That was a short one outside the off stump. That was an opportunity and he took it. But he would have gone for anything. Got the boundary under his belt, so they've got 5 from 2.
Nicely done. Dot ball. Precious a dot ball is. You ask South Africa in this position if they'll take the last over, having to be worth 6 or less. I think they would. Really, do you ask India, would they want that? 6 or less in the last over? They'll probably say, oh no, less. He's hit it well. Kallis puts the dive in, can't get there. 4 more. Second boundary in the over from Dhoni.
That should settle it. Mahendra Singh Dhoni realized that this was the over to go for it. He's got away with it, but this is a spectacular shot. Not only was it hit hard, but it's also got to be hit in the gap. Kallis' despairing dive. The ball had already passed him. He was never in the hunt. What a magnificent shot. That's brought up everybody in the dressing room. They know the value of those 2 boundaries.
Thoughts of a single only from Dhoni though. He's gone for it. Only 1 though. 138 for 4. Can get it in that hole. One run. Thinking of 2. Oh, very slow to get off the fence. It's Dale Steyn who's that long on.
But this is getting interesting. 10 of 10. Still in the hunt, South Africa. A wicket now would do very nicely for their cause. 4 in the circle, 3 on the offside, so there's no long off. There's a long on, there's a deep mid wicket, there's a deep fine leg. Those are the 3 on the onside guarding the boundary.
He's gone for it. He's looking in that long off region. Doesn't quite get it there though. 2 runs. Applauded Yuvraj Singh because he's got to 50 with those 2 runs. What a valuable innings it's been for India. His 28th one-day international 50. He shakes hands with Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And he'll know that the job is not quite done yet. So close.
Magnificent 50 under the circumstances. I keep saying the importance of this match is incalculable.
Hit that well, very well. It's beaten Dale Steyn. 4 runs to India. So just 4 more to win from 8 balls. That's why they're jumping around the crowd.
Well, that almost decapitated Mahendra Singh Dhoni. There's a lot of contribution by Dhoni because that almost didn't go to the fence. How he avoided it. Well, magnificent hit. Well done, Dhoni, to get out of the way.
Gone for that. 2. That was the call, and that's what he'll get. 7 balls to go now, and Dinesh Karthik is now genuinely smiling, no longer just a nervous grin, and his teammates as well. quite happy now. That change room, though, is not happy.
I'll say it again, this is the first time India would have beaten South Africa outside India in a one-day series.
That's one. The scores are tied. 148 for 4.
Another statistic, let me give you. This will be only the second time that India would have won a 3-match bilateral series after being one down. There they are, lining up. Last time was 1981-82 versus England in India.
148 for 4 means a lot to India. This it'll hurt South Africa, second-ranked team in the world, South Africa, and generally play good one-day cricket. Will not want to have come here and lost this. They want to get. No, not that time. They're in the circle, lots of them. There's smiles already in the Indian change room. That's because it's just one run to get.
Everybody in there in the circle. There are not too many gaps to be exploited.
Got it! He's whacked it away onto the onside over the infield, and India have won by 6 wickets. 4 balls to spare. They won the toss here at Stormont and decided that they would bowl first in a shortened game, 31 overs aside, and they went about their bowling quite nicely. Difficult conditions to bat for South Africa, who were 4 down pretty quickly, and then chasing. India have got home courtesy of Yuvraj Singh, who goes off the field and is mobbed by his teammates, along with quite a lot of supporters who waited around while the rain came down this morning. India win the Future Cup. It's a good start of a season that is pretty long for India, and it was important that they came here and did very well.
Yes, really, this is a series of great import for Indian cricket. After their poor showing in the World Cup, they needed this shot in the arm. Did well in Bangladesh and have come here and won this series against South Africa. So this will, I tell you, have a lot of significance even for the cricket that's to follow for the Indians. Their belief is back, the smiles are back, the team is together, they performed brilliantly, couldn't have asked for more. And they played it well, winning it by 6 wickets.
Yeah, you look at the two sides and you look at the story of the day. Winning of the toss was important, but it was important also for the Indian bowlers to do well, get the ball in good areas. They did that, put South Africa on the back foot. In the end, they got a respectable total, 148 for 7. Boucher 11 off 9, Kemp 61 off 61, and also Herschel Gibbs 56 off 67. That gave them something to bowl at. They bowled at it, but unfortunately did not take the opportunities that they created.
Yes, they will definitely look back. Now, that partnership of 99 between Kemp and Gibbs was what really brought them into this game, because they were struggling at 28 for 4. Struggling against some tough batting conditions and some good tight Indian bowling, which was just suited for the conditions. The Indians, like I said, bowled perfectly in these conditions. Zahir Khan, 7 overs, 1 for 29. Agarkar, 2 quick wickets up front, 6 overs, 2 for 21. An unbelievable delivery to Kallis in that. 2 wickets apiece for Ganguly, who was the surprise package, and Tendulkar, the last over of the match. But Ganguly it was who really surprised everyone with 6 overs, 2 for 24.
This was the response. Sourav Ganguly, 18 off 24. Sachin Tendulkar gone pretty quickly, but in that, it was the missed chances. Yuvraj Singh came in and got 61 of 82, had a good partnership with Rahul Dravid, who got 36 of 49. There's that partnership, it was so needed. 70 of 96, and then the winning one, unbroken, 44 of 35 between Yuvraj Singh and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Kartik not required today, and he'd have been happy about that. Here's a look at the bowling. Dale Steyn, 1 for 35, bowled with good pace, expensive in his first 2 overs, and came back in the third to get a wicket. Then Dini created chances, 1 for 18 of 7, bowled well, got the ball in good areas. Nell, 1 for 24, and that's all the successful bowlers.